Alright, so buenos noches, love makers. Or buenos dias, or tardes, whenever you're reading this. Yes, I'm on some Spanish shit. I don't care. Anyway, welcome to vlog number 2. This vlog would be about fear. I was going to post this like early this morning because when I really got hit to talk about it, it was like 6 this morning, you know. But it was too early. I wasn't finna get up and do this shit. I almost did, but I didn't. But anyway, so one thing that I know I'm going to do through all of my posts, I'm going to always keep it 100. A lot of y'all who follow me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, I know y'all notice that I post a lot of positive stuff, or just a lot of real shit, a lot of relationship oriented stuff, a lot of humanities, so to speak, things that deal with people. And you know, the point of these vlogs would be more so to get away from just the I don't know, I just wanted to show y'all some real shit. I wanted to expose who I was. I wanted you guys to see who I was, beyond just you know, what you see on the computer and all that. So with that being said, it's scary. You know, it's me personally, I have a fear of no, I'm not really afraid of clowns. No, I'm not really afraid of dolls. I like to play with them, meaning I like to play with the idea of me being afraid of stuff like that. But come on, I'm 31 years old. I'm not afraid of that shit. I think I am afraid of failure. I'm afraid of letting people down. I'm afraid of not being loved. I'm afraid of not fulfilling my dreams. I'm afraid for my daughter, which I probably shouldn't be, but you know I am. And you know, but that wasn't what spawned me, because I'm actually pretty good at controlling how I feel, what I'm afraid of and what I'm not afraid of. This is more so because the love interest in my life, she's afraid, and the thing about it's so frustrating to me because you know I spend a lot of time trying to get her to be comfortable with me, and to not be afraid of me. But see, the cycle with relationships and the way things go, you know, and I'm sure you know, you get hurt, you go out into the streets like, you know, fuck this, I'm not gonna fall in love again, or at least I'm just gonna be out of myself, da 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 da. And then you'll come across someone that you're really interested in, and then you'll fuck around and hurt them, and then they are, you know, hurt by you, and so they'll go back out into the world and they'll hurt the next person that they see, and it's like a really, really vicious cycle, right? And what's even more fucked up about that is because you have a lot of good people out here in the world. You have a lot of good women, you have a lot of good men, and as always, the actions of the few fucked up ones, they make it really hard for the real ones, or the good ones when you come across them. And that's kind of where I'm at. Now, you don't know who she is, and I'm not going to talk about that. It's none of your business, technically. I hate to say that to you guys, you know. But she means a lot to me. And it's frustrating when you care about somebody and you know how to help them and you want to help them, and you just can't get them to turn the corner. And that's because fear is a very, very powerful thing. It'll keep you from everything. It'll keep you from experiencing new life situations. It'll keep you from experiencing love. It'll keep you from chasing your dreams. It'll keep you from of everything. It's like the most major, or the biggest boundary, the biggest deterrent when you don't do something, you don't do it because you're afraid. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of it not working. You're afraid of, there's a great quote that I read all the time, and it says, what would you do if you knew that you wouldn't fail? What would you do if you weren't afraid? And that's a very, very interesting question. I don't know what I would do, except for what I always do, and that's because I may be different. I know a lot of you guys look at me like, boy, you moved all the way from Atlanta to LA, man. You didn't know nobody. That's brave, man. But bravery had nothing to do with it. I just knew what I wanted, and then I saw those before me, like Chris Tucker and all that, who did it. So I figured if they could do it, I can do it, and I know that I'm talented enough to make it. So I just kind of went off of my own faith, and maybe that'll be the way you can combat your own personal fears. I talked to her about it, and I found myself constantly saying that you have to have faith. It takes faith and trust, and I know it's hard to do, especially in 2015. You got all that bullshit out here, but it's absolutely paramount and important that you have to have faith, not just in the circumstance that it'll work out like how you want it to, but faith in yourself, faith in the idea that you make good decisions. Now, we all make mistakes, and we all, make some pretty fucked up decisions. But essentially, if your mind is right and your heart is in the right place, you're going to make great decisions, Especially when you take time on them and you sit there and you marinate on it, you figure out, as much as you can. But the last thing you can ever do is to succumb to the fear, because you're keeping, what you want is usually right on the other side of that doorstep of fear. If you don't think you're gonna, if you think something's gonna happen, you're so filled with anxiety, and you're so afraid. You ever actually did it? You're like a bungee jumper. You're scared of shit when you up here at the top and you looking down. You're like, man, I'm not finna do this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not finna do this shit. And then somebody just push your ass and you fly off and you this is wonderful. And when you get finished, you go back and you talk about how exciting it is, and you post pictures of it up on Facebook and on your Instagram, and you brag about, how it was terrifying, but you did it and you're so excited, and you might even do that shit again. Everything can be handled like that. I'm going to begin to wrap this up because I'm almost at my 10-minute mark. Don't be afraid, man. Whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is, man. Even if you think you're about to die, don't be afraid of it, because it's a reason. You still might not even die. And who's to say? The key is to have faith. Have faith and trust in the situation, in yourself. If it involves another person, have faith in them. If it takes patience, have patience with them. Whatever it requires, do it. But don't give in. The last thing you can ever do is to give in to your fear, because that's the most sureness way to not get what you want. That's about the best way to guarantee you're not going to get the results that you want. But at least if you try, at least if you go for a little bit, you never know what will come out of it. And a lot of times it comes out a lot better than you thought it was. And it'll be something that you may even do again. Me doing this second vlog is letting you guys know that I'm not afraid to share myself and to share my thoughts with you guys. And it took a lot, because I wanted to keep myself hidden. I'm a Hollywood actor, so I try to keep that mystique about myself. But fuck all that. Y'all need to see me. Y'all need to touch me. I want to be able to talk to y'all and see y'all too. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to hit me up. Don't be afraid to like my video. Don't be afraid to subscribe. Add me on Instagram, Chucky Love, ChuckiLove. Twitter, you already know me on Facebook, I guess. And just look out for whatever you see me doing. Outside of that, you guys be good. I am about to get ready to go to bed, man, because I got to go to work in the morning. Yes, I still work a 9 to 5. I ain't rich yet, unfortunately. But I'm working on that too. I ain't afraid to be rich. I'm not afraid to be happy. I'm not afraid to go for what I want. I'm not afraid to do what the fuck I got to do it. I suggest you do the same. Anyway, Las Panelones, chicken de madre, arroz con pollo, ¿cómo está? I don't know. I've been trying to work on my Spanish and it's still terrible. El Manzano. Right? Peace out, love makers. Talk to y'all, man. And please leave me them so I can know what to talk about. It's kind of hard to just come up with stuff. So you guys let me know what y'all want me to talk about, and I'll be glad to talk about it. Any suggestions, anything at all, I'll talk about it. Peace out.